You ever wonder how Apple was created? Well, Apple was created by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne in 1976 in Los Altos, California, in a small garage. Steve Wozniak, a talented engineer who built computers for fun, and Steve Jobs, who shared an interest in electronics and business, became friends through the Homebrew Computer Club, a club of hobbyists exploring personal computing. Together, the two created their first product, the Apple I, one of the first personal computers that came as a fully assembled circuit board, as most computers at the time were DIY kits, meaning the customer had to assemble their computer when they bought it. Jobs saw the computer's commercial potential and convinced Wozniak to sell it. They sold some of their belongings. Jobs sold his VW van. Wozniak sold his HP calculator to raise about $1,300 to start their business. Then, on April 1st, 1976, they officially formed the Apple Computer Company. Ronald Wayne, who briefly joined them, drew the first Apple logo and wrote the original partnership agreement, but later sold his 10% stake just 12 days later for $800. Their breakthrough later came with the Apple II, one of the first mass-market personal computers with color graphics and the plastic case. It was a huge success, establishing Apple as a serious player in the tech industry. In 1980, Apple went public, making Jobs and Wozniak multimillionaires. The company continued to innovate with products like the Macintosh in 1984, which introduced the graphical user interface to a wide audience. Jobs was ousted from Apple in 1985, and the company later struggled through the late 80s and early 90s. Then in 1997, Apple bought Jobs' company Next, bringing him back to Apple and making Jobs become the new CEO, launching iconic products like the iMac, iPod, iPhone, and iPad, transforming Apple into one of the world's most valuable companies, worth $3.19 trillion. Today, Apple is known not just for its computers, but also for phones and services that have reshaped technology and culture worldwide, creating an impressive product ecosystem.